To the left is Roxanne Ricks. She's so when you hear us talk about Audio-Technica and how important, here's how important they are to you. Besides the mics we're on, besides the gear they make, beside these incredible headphones that are inside the building, stuff that we listen to all the time. Look, see him holding up those headphones, those Audio-Technica headphones. Here's how you know. Here's how you know when the competitor stuff. Wes Dooley is around here. When you see a guy in a top hat, he's a small company that makes incredible microphones. And when I went out and met with him about a month ago, he talked to me about the design team at Audio-Technica and just how good they were. And then, so when a competitor talks to you about that, or with Pensados Place, if I could tell you how many people have come and had lunch with me and say, Herb, can you help me do a video show that will topple your video show? I go, sure, I'll help you out. So I'm just saying, flattery is a very interesting thing to watch their competitors talk about how good they are. They make excellent product.
Well,
besides
I think that when we first started the 40 series, the onslaught of the 40 series, over 20 years ago, we set our standards to bring a series of microphones to the industry and remain consistent with that audio quality. We've just introduced the 50 series microphone, and there's more to come in that 50 series. So we've kept that standard at an affordable price point. So our artists, which I'm assuming, you know, I'm not categorizing artists as just vocalists or instrumentalists. I look at engineers and producers as artists as well. They bring artists and vocalists and instrumentalists to me, the producers and engineers do, on the live sector and in the studio as well. So we've attempted and done successfully so, kept the quality of our microphones and the sound of them consistent throughout all the different series that we've brought to the market.
Cool. So describe your job, Rox. Just tell, how does it work?
Well, I do artist relations for Audio-Technica, but I also do the events for the company. And what a lot of you might not know is we supply the microphones for the Olympics in the House of Representatives, for the presidential debates.
Are those some I see on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon?
They sure are.
All right.
They sure are. We have the new 5040 on Steve Higgins and the 4050 LE limited edition on Jimmy Fallon's desk. So, yeah, artist relations is not limited to music.
Yeah. So if you wanted a career in this, you're going to advise that to someone. That's good, Dave. I'm good. What would be the path? Would somebody just try to get a job? What would you look for if you're going to hire somebody to do your job?
Position?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have a business degree. When I started with Audio-Technica, I wasn't geared towards artist relations, and particularly I was in the sales department, and it just kind of happened. We had a vice president at the time who was pushing me out in the forefront because he knew that I could handle talking to people comfortably. I've never been shy about those kind of things, so I guess the first and foremost thing is to know how to treat people, and that's one of my policies. I treat people how I want to be treated, and if you don't have relationships with people, you're not going to be successful. So
That's true, right?
She's the poster child.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, here's what you don't want to do. Don't cross, Roxy. You're going to hear about it. Absolutely, no question.
I'm brutally honest.
I was really, really tired this morning when I woke up, and no, was it yesterday or today?
It was this morning.
I can't remember. It was a blur. And,
I did not wake up with
I hear her. You said you. I'm an engineer. We get neutered early in our career. But I heard her yelling across the hotel lobby. It just brightened my day. I mean, that's a gift that you have, you know.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
And by the way, you guys make some badass microphones.
Oh, and
I've got a
headphones, too.
couple that you're gonna have to bear from my. You got to rip from my hands to get them
Oh,
back.
damn. Roxy and Carmen are getting cheers and shit. Damn. So, Carl, here's